everybody. So I've been planning this video for quite some time. It's actually going to be a series. And before I even get into this, I want to address a couple comments that I'm going to get. I'm going to get well, actually, yeah, some people are going to say, oh, it's actually new with Linux. Some people are going to go, oh, every Linux review is just a desktop environment review. Yeah, that's true to a degree. But these videos are going to be more for the beginners. I'm not going for the experts here. If I were, I'd be doing things a lot different. But why am I focused on this right now? It hit me that when Windows 11 comes out, right now people are, especially businesses, are in the middle of preparing for the Windows 10 end of life. And there are a lot of machines about to flood the market because Windows 11, there are DDR4 systems that are not compatible with Windows 11. And give me one second here. Now, there is a very good video by Explaining Computers about how to install Windows 11 on unsupported hardware. And I do, if you want to try that, I would recommend watching his video. I'm not going to do one on that. I personally believe that what's going to happen is when Windows 10 goes end of life, they're going to cut out this. They're going to basically cut this ability out of Windows 11. Now, this system here is a little bit older. It's probably about 10 years old now. It is a Core i5 4570, 8 gigs of RAM, and I'm running Windows 10 Pro, which I don't even have activated because it's about to go away. Why I think this is important is a lot of these systems are going to go very cheap, and this is like when Windows 7 went end of life, you were able to run Windows 7 on a Pentium 4, but the next, like Windows XP was able to run on basically anything. What was it? 400 megahertz and faster. So you could do Pentium 3, Pentium 4, um, Core 2. Like it pretty much it went end of life in 2014, I want to say. So that would be around the time that this computer went out or came out. And then when you had Windows Vista go out of date, that really didn't matter too much. But then Windows 7, you're talking, Pentium 4s went out of, were no longer usable. But then with Windows 10 going out of date, but when Windows 10 came out, you're still able to run it very comfortably on a Pentium, or not Pentium, but actually you can run it on a Pentium dual core. But like it would be, you can run it on a Core 2 Duo fairly comfortably if you're doing basic stuff with it. And but this is like the biggest, if I'm being honest, middle finger to the average computer user that Microsoft has done yet. Because like this i5 is actually very capable. Now, the other thing about this system, my capture device does not like the display port out on this computer. So right now I have it connected to. I have a GeForce 1050 Ti in it. This is actually a Frankenstein build that I built probably about a month or two on the channel. I'll put a link somewhere where they going to be up here. and down here. But I might even put that as the first video in the playlist because I'm going to create a playlist for this. And but like this system's is very capable. Let's start talking about how capable it is. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a Dota 2 player. I have maybe 5 minutes on this, and right now we're on the loading screen. I can but I want to at some point in this video I want to do a buyer's guide. That's why I had all those tabs open on Firefox. Now, like I said, I'm not really now up here. I'm pointing here like you can see, but right up there at the top of the screen, there's a FPS counter. Like right now, we're running at 100 FPS on here. We're gonna do a bot match. I don't know anything about Dota. I don't even know how you attack. My hero, there was one that said like tech something. Techies. That's who I'm gonna choose, and then lock in techies. And we're gonna skip ahead because I don't want this video to be too long. But I guess we're only running. We're running about 90 FPS on here. 100 FPS. I'm pretty sure if I was to actually do something that had real, real, did I remember how I got out of here last time. Back to dashboard and then off. And then we'll go to a different game and I'll be right back. Team Fortress is another one I don't really know that well. But if I'm being fair, I'm not really that much of a gamer. And like it'll be stuck here at 24 FPS right now. But when I was playing earlier, we were like in the mid hundreds. And find a game. Find a game. Try some offline practice. I'm gonna do. Oh yes, I was playing this a little bit earlier. But we're running like 200 frames per second right now, and I might try to find a game that's not training. Maybe when you're online. The whole point of this is this series is trying to help you find an inexpensive computer and how to, I don't know if I'd say optimize, but the server's back secured. But yeah, we're running 300 FPS on this. So we'll leave, and then I want to show another abnormality that I found. And for that, we're gonna have to go to Minecraft. Now, in Minecraft, there's two ways to play. You got Minecraft Launcher, which is what I'm going to be using on Linux when I switch over to Linux. And we're going to use the Java edition. And I'm probably going to have to pause here because it usually does a 600 meg update. So I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the Java edition, and we're going to go into single player. This is just a basic land that I created. And I think it loads pretty good. But what I noticed is if I hit F3, we're barely running 40 FPS. Looks like a slideshow. 11 FPS, and when things load in, it starts getting okay. I'm not a Minecraft player, so please don't judge me too bad on this. So if I save and quit the title and quit game, and then I go into the Windows version of Minecraft, suddenly, well, first of all, it's a completely different Minecraft, if I'm being honest. It runs, uh, we'll just do this one. I haven't figured out how to actually get the FPS to show up on Windows Minecraft. I looked at a guide online, however, it does not match what I have. But as you can see, this is no longer a slideshow. Um, this actually reminds me of what Minecraft is like on the Switch. What's up with that? Ah, wrong button. I meant to jump. But yeah, this is very smooth. I think they were trying to kill the Java edition on Windows, to be honest. And the other thing that's really annoying is in order to play Minecraft at all on Windows, to you have to you have to make it you log in using a Microsoft account. So how do you get started if you want to go to Linux? I saw now these are not an absolute buyer's guide. This system here I'd probably avoid 2400. I would honestly I don't know if I'd go any um less than fourth gen, but like on here like they have a fourth. I think this one's a fourth gen i5. Actually, this one doesn't say what it just says Core i5, so I would avoid that one as well. But this one here, I think it did say was a fourth gen i7. But it 4790. That's actually really nice. That's 16 gigs, and it's gonna have one of these in it. I would recommend get this out of there ASAP. And being there's a fourth gen in i7, and it has the Windows 11 Pro, I'll guarantee you it's cracked, and it's probably not or not cracked. It's got the mod on it, and it's not activated. And it says it's got Office 21, so chances are that's probably cracked. Ready to go out of the box, lots of storage and speed. 1 terabyte hard drive, not gonna be that fast. Um, I thought I had one on hand, but I don't. I think I already used it. Uh, okay, why is this doing that? Okay. Um, we'll do 250 gigabyte SSD. You can get a Western Digital, which is a well-known brand. These MX500s are very nice. And there was a Kingston that I actually bought. When I bought it, it was like $18. Um, let's go Kingston SS. Okay, so oh yeah, this is a 480 gig for $23. These drives I have a lot of experience with, and they're actually really decent. The you can get a less expensive, or you can get a like I said, I got that 250 for or 256 for like $18. But yeah, now I am not associated with these people, even though I have bought from them in the past. Uh, Discount Computer Depot. I'm not sponsored by them, but hey, if you guys want to sponsor me, but they have a lot of good deals. And like this particular one, $135. This is a fourth gen i5. Probably not a super bad deal. And does it say exactly which i5 it is? Does it? Yeah, 4590. So that's actually a step up from this one. And got a hard disk in it. So again, you'd want to replace that. Now, if you get something, desktop PCs, I just had it. I literally just saw it. Refurbished computers, under $300. So if you get like, because you got to be careful with these small desktop form factors because you can only put a half height CD drive or CD drive. You can only put a half height price high to low. You can only put a half height graphics card in them. But yeah, if you get something like this, you got to be careful. Call for quote. Wonder why. 217, not bad. Sixth gen, you might be able to install one of these in there. Say, if it doesn't already, it says it's got a 512 gig SSD in it, so that might already be good to go. Just but it should have Windows on it. Yeah, Windows 10 Professional. And what do you do when you get a computer and it's got Windows on it already? Well, I'm glad you asked. For this first session, we're going to go to Pop! OS. And when you go to system pop that system, that if you just go to Google, type in Pop! OS, pops up. No pun intended. And you can go in there. Just first thing you see is click download. In this particular instance, I'm going with a NVIDIA version because I have a NVIDIA graphics card. And you hit download, and then you get Balena Etcher, and then you get yourself flash drive. Put your flash drive in. You may hear beeping, and we'll go ahead and accept all for now. And then you pull up Etcher. It may do something weird because I'll show you why in a second. You go to your downloads. You select your target. That one, we're not going to work. That flash drive might be the dead one. I don't know. I have a couple bad flash drives. But then you select your target and hit flash. And then you restart Windows. And I forget if it's F12 or F11 on this one. Okay, here we go. And we're going into Pop! OS right now. Don't get too concerned about all this gibberish on screen. That's just what Linux does. And sorry, I'm just making sure this is actually working because I feel like I did something wrong. Ah, crap, that was actually working. Give me 1 second. And another good thing to do is not get impatient like I did. And yeah, I don't know why I got impatient, but hey, it happens to the best of us sometimes. Anyway, this is all booting up just fine. And I had to shut the computer off and then restart it. And then once it went past that, I went ahead and started the video back up. So we're loading into the live environment right now, and live environment you can actually do a lot from. And right now this is in real time. There was one test I forgot to do on Windows. I I remember the number because I already did the test, and we have the mouse pointer now, which you couldn't see because it was behind my head. So from this live environment, we can actually do quite a bit. Now it's going to automatically jump into doing the install, but I'm just going to set that aside for now. But from here, I can go into Firefox and just go to youtube.com right from the USB stick. I don't know if the audio is going to work, but I don't know. Is there anything worth watching on the? Can't stand that guy. We'll just go to me because I'm not going to file a. I'm not going to file a thingamabobber against myself. This was a very, very fun night. Is there? There might not be audio. I can't tell from here. Really? It's doing 2 ads? I can't tell whether it's doing audio or not. And, no, it doesn't appear to be. But, by the way, this was, like I said, this was a very, very fun night. Over 1,000 views, but not many likes. But what we're going to do now is, and I think, show application, departed. Okay, that's not installed on here. But, oh yeah, I can pull up Libra Writer right now. Wonder if my printer's visible or not. I don't know how much is actually visible from here. Yeah, dude, it's picking up my printer on the network already. So, like I said, this is a pretty nice system. Now, Pop OS is. I didn't like Pop OS when I first tried it. Oh crap. We're English here. The only one I need is just default. We're going to do a clean install. Now you can, if you want, install it next to Windows. Doesn't always work right. They don't always play well together. But you can if you want. And it's going to take a second for it to load up. And we're going to do that, erase and install. Tech time, Eric. I didn't have number lock on. Unlike Windows, you cannot get away with not having a password. And yeah, we'll do that. No, actually, no, we're not. We're not going to encrypt the drive. Go and encrypt. And then from here, I'm just going to why not? Try installing again. Clean install. Erase and install. Unencrypt. Huh. Well, this is a thing I'm going to have to figure out. I have done this test so many times, though. Give me 1 sec. Remember, I said I had a corrupt drive and a good drive, flash drive. We were using the corrupt flash drive. This is partitioning now. This really doesn't take too long. I like watching all the crap go on screen. So from here on out, I'm going to go ahead and do a speed through it, and then we'll come back when it's ready. All right, that was actually pretty quick. Yeah, let's restart the device. Once we see the Lenovo screen, I'll pull the flash drive out unless it tells me to do it on here. I need to make a note that that is the good one. Ooh, that's big. Okay. That was weird. But from here out, we are not. It's not perfectly smooth sailing yet. I think I might just messed my password up. I should do what an engineer and explain computer or explaining computers does, which is I'm gonna do dock does not expand to edges. This is where I feel that this particular one is probably the most friendly to somebody coming from Mac. I like the time in the right. Uh, you can workspaces is basically different desktops. I think I'm going to turn that off for this one, but we will keep the applications up there. Um, yeah, that's fine. We'll just do that. I don't have a trackpad. I personally like dark mode. You can put in light mode if you want. And we'll keep off locations. My time zone is Eastern. Oh yeah, it doesn't do it that way. New York. We'll do Binghamton. That's all, like almost dead north of me. We're not going to do that. Does anybody really have Flickr anymore? And then we have updates. Lots of updates. Where um, we have updates. We have like a bunch of updates. Update all. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to stop. Once I hit update all, I'm going to go ahead, stop the video for now while it does the update. And then I'll come back to you guys. Now, the updates are done. So now it's going to do a restart. I'm going to show you a different way to do updates if you want to. You want to feel nerdy. But, yeah. Like I said before, I never actually liked Top, but I guess now that I've used my very abused MacBook Pro 2011 quite a bit more, um, I like this. What's a couple things I want to try to do? I need to sound. Okay, so it's going to the speakers built in. Now it's going to go to that. Um, the desktop, the dock. A couple things I like to do is always hide or intelligently hide. And does it? Well, I guess now you can do things like put it on the left side, right side, bottom of the screen. I thought it had the ability to. Nah, I don't like that. Show dock on display, primary display. That's the only one I got. Um, we'll keep it about that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess as somebody who's used Mac quite a bit, that feels a little silly. And then we can do all kinds of backgrounds. You can use whatever you want. I like that, I think. Actually, I like that a lot. So, let's see here. Desktop options. I thought you were able to do that. Now, so we'll go into that is default. So what other browsers do we have on here? Anyway, so what I was starting to say is now from here you can go sudo app get you do update first. But it'll do some stuff and then you do upgrade. But I just did all the updates. I just want to see something here real quick. I installed this while the updates were going. This is that normally installed. Yeah, so this shows everything coming up right. The graphics card is correct. And here's a test I have not done on, and see, it intelligently goes away. The GL Aquarium. I think on this, the Windows, I was able to get up to 10,000 or 5,000. I think it was 5,000. I think this is actually going to be exactly the same. But this is actually a pretty cool test because it shows you can do a couple different views. But it always seems to max out about 60 at 5,000. So we're right within the margin. And then we'll go. And why am I not getting? Oh, I am getting audio out. It's just very, very low. I'm not going to sign myself in. And then we'll do stats for nerds. Basically dropping no frames at all. This was a very good night. Okay. So I guess because I have a video on this, show me. I wonder if this is the same night I was there 5 days ago. Yeah. This is from the other side. I was on the other side, way over here. So chaotic randomness. You had another good video as well on that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to install Steam and I'm going to install a couple games and same games we tested, and I will be back. All right, so I went and had some dinner and stuff while the game's installed. I thought it said it was going to do a desktop icon. I guess not. Oh well. Anyway, so what's kind of cool about this is, like I said, I didn't like this interface at first, but I like it now. And you can either hit applications here or hit it here, and it comes up the same way. You have Pop Shop, which is where you get your stuff from. Now I was messing around in Minecraft while the other games were installing, and remember what I said about the problems with Java Minecraft on Windows? How it was running at like 11 FPS, 9 FPS. So while other games were installing, just wait till you see this now that everything's done. And all right, so this is going to. I think every time you start it, it downloads a whole new thing. Parent. Okay, cool. No, it doesn't. And I forgot to mention this earlier. There is an air conditioner like 3 feet from me that way. Sorry if you hear it. Now, like I said, I'd already. Oh, that's on survival mode. Whatever. Yeah, let's just do a. Well, Tech, Eric. Gonna do. Oh, we're not doing hardcore creative. I do a bonus chest, even though I didn't find it last time. And then, like I said before, you notice right away big, kind of big speed difference with this. This is one of there are games that I know of that do not run well on Linux versus Windows. This is one of the ones where it literally runs so much better. Where am I? Oh wow. So this will take a second to build. We are on, but we're running 60 FPS right now, and yeah, we're running into the 40s. But this is a huge, huge upgrade in this particular case. I hate that this has all the debug stuff on it. Where in the world am I going? Fishes. Yeah. So we're hovering around the 55 to 60 FPS. We're in the middle of water, and I don't know what the heck is going on here. And we're running at 1920 by 1080. This is exactly what you would want. Well, basically exactly what you might want a little bit more. But so everything happened real smoothly on there. And again, like we got all the office stuff, lever writer comes right up. You can do all that. It should have seen my printer. Yeah, the printer's Samsung thingamabobber. But do I have to go into Steam for this? I must have to go into Steam for this. I hate it. And we were running. Waiting for network. Oh, I guess now you know my Steam login. But so library. Rocket League is one of the ones where suddenly. Oh, okay. So it's gonna do it in Vulkan. Okay, I'm gonna hit pause while this does this. I'll be right back. I do want to mention that this has taken a while, and I really hope that this is a first time thing because we're gonna test that again. We'll go out of because this is taken a couple minutes. I don't. I would have to look at the footage to know exactly how many minutes this was. But yeah, give me a couple more minutes. Okay, it's still in. Okay, this just went into crap. All right, it's doing something now. And okay, that line was both on the capture computer and the other one. So we were getting like around 200 FPS if I recall correctly. And find the game. Go to training. I failed to set it up so it'll have the FPS count. So give me, well, let's just see what, right now it's loading the world, so let's just see what it comes up with. It'll be obvious whether it's running about the same or not. I mean, I'm capturing this, I think it's 60 FPS, might be 30. So either way, you're not really going to get the full advantage. Oh, you can't see the thing back here, but me move me over here then.
Forward!
Oh, this is running very smooth, buttery smooth. There is a little bit of screen tearing. I don't know if you were able to see, but I know my we're gonna go down here, and then we have to control. I think it is crouch, and this bar to continue. Fuck. Fuck. This actually worked pretty well. I'm gonna disconnect to leave. Yes, but I want to go back to Steam and then go to settings. In game. Thought it was on here. It might not. Oh, in game FPS. Top left. All right. Now we're gonna see if it does that whole loading Falcon thing again, because that was kind of a pain in the ass. Ooh, a pain. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to talk the word. Again, we're getting F24 right here. I believe you guys can see that just fine. I mean, most people that watch my videos watch on a phone or mobile device, so probably not. You know what? This time let's just do it casual, even though I. Yeah, let's do actually, just do another exact same thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to be exactly the same. Yeah, 293. Yeah, it was actually almost 300 FPS. That would explain the screen tearing on my 60 FPS screen here. And one. But yeah, we're definitely going to get a lot more of that. Finally put an actual mouse on my. Right now I'm capturing to a laptop, and I was using. Alright, so yeah, we're getting 200, 230, 250 FPS. And so then we'll go into Dota. Dota 2, which will probably do this. I'll be back in a minute. I want to try to address something real quick because I might get a question about it. You can't Fortnite. You might be able to make it work. You might not. I I used I tried Wine and I tried Lutris in a different video with Nobara Linux. I'll try to you know and it would run. In fact, it seemed like it would run very well, and then the anti cheat kicked me out every time. And it's not. This was last published 2 months and a week ago. So this is the most recent on Lutris's website saying no, it's not going to work. You can get the through Wine. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Through Wine, you can get the system running, but then as soon as you go to play it, like it'll start the sequence where you jump. I'm not an expert at it, but where you're jumping from the plane. Yeah, that one. It'll start this thing here, and it just kicks you right out due to the anti. That's one major issue. I tried. I also tried skipping this, and yeah, I should have waited. But my experience has been, yeah. I mean, like unfortunately, some of these free games, free to play, they're just not working very well. However, can I want to get into here, but if you go into the store and hit the button, Steam should still be up. Now you can now according to one website you can use why is this not I bring up the store. This is really not helping my the let me try yeah, this is really not helping my case about Linux gaming being so great, huh? No, but it's we've been doing pretty good so far. I was trying to do other things in the background, screwed it up. So if you go into the store and you go by category, well, categories. Go there was a buy hardware one. If I type in free Linux, but there's all kinds of games like Total War, War Thunder, um, Steam OS. Let's just do single player. You got all kinds of games. I mean, like, yeah, like I just have it set to clear that, and then just go, yeah, to Linux, and then I have it in English, I mean, you got CS:GO, Team Fortress, which we were playing, American. I didn't know American Trucks. Oh, that's okay. American Truck Simulator, Steam Deck. Oh, I can buy a Steam Deck. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, there you have so much. There's a lot of games here. There's also a lot of free games, but most free games are not that good. But some are. Fishing Planet. Why do I have the some urge to get that? But yeah, I think I'm gonna. Even though I could bring up Dota 2, I think I'm gonna end the video here. We have enough knowledge at this point to say whether or not. I mean, you saw it go from Windows to Linux. You saw the install. You saw the little glitches I had here and there, and some of which were my fault. But I think we have enough information here. Now, what I'm going to do because this is going to be a series, I'm going to pick another distribution. Oh, that's another one. How do you choose a distribution? Um, what was it? Distro Planet? Oh, Distro Watch. I'm sorry. DistroWatch.com. Now, DistroWatch.com, it'll show you. You know what? I don't think it was. I really don't think it was Pop. I didn't like. I think it was MX Linux. I didn't like actually. Pop OS. I think I had a problem running it at the time because they were just kind of releasing it to the outside world. But one thing you can do is you can go to how do you pick a distribution? Because that's kind of what these are called. Distribution. You can go to DistroWatch. Um, I highly do not recommend going on Facebook. I think there's just one called Linux. Because these people are not good. Yeah, Linux fan group. Um, well, actually, Linux fan group might be okay, but Linux. Some of these Linux communities, how do I put this politely? Some of them do not speak English very well. Most of them are just troll posts, and Distro Watch is a good one. Just watching videos like this is a good one. What does HPD mean? Hits per day. Yeah, that's how many times like that web they're downloaded per day. I could, in theory, just go down this list, even though I've already done Ubuntu or Pop OS. I'm thinking my next one's just going to be plain Debian. The one I use on my computers the most is Mint, just because it's a damn near plug and play Linux distribution. It just works. It's very compatible. Like I've had no compatibility issues with it. Um, but yeah, you can go to these websites. I mean, if you just literally, this is one of the worst. I think this is one of the worst things to do. Best Linux distro. Actually, that's not a bad list. Actually, 12 best. There's all kinds like 12 best you should use. Mint is almost always number one. Sometimes with Pop. Fedora, I don't know if I'd go straight Fedora. I would go for something like Nobera. Manjaro is another one I like. Manjaro. Montero. So I hear people pronounce it all different ways. Endeavor, I have not tried yet. Uh, I might give that a try. So that's another arts one. Okay. Elementary is one I haven't used in probably 5 years. Zorin is another very stable one. It looks a lot like Windows. The Ubuntu, the only thing I don't like is the sidebar right here. I think you can move that, but I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and just call this video. I don't think we really need to bring up Dota because that's another one that utilizes the graphics card. So at this point, it's more about the graphics card than the OS. And yeah, so like I said, I think, is there anything else? I didn't know that they had that. Cool. The other thing, like I said, oh, I didn't really show this too much. Let me do this. I showed this a little bit, but you can go in here to the Pop! OS store. You can just click on different things like games. Right now, things are a little bit sluggish because of this Steam thing. But oh wow, they have a lot of games. How do you even pick? Oh, they have Bomberman. They got 2006, 2009 Escape, 3D Chess. Like these are all games that you can install. Ooh, now that the AC's not right, I can really hear the fan in my. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, I actually hit install on it. Oh, cool. Well, it says it installed. I don't know if there's sound. I'm assuming you guys will be able to tell me. I guess I'll pick English. Enter next state. I don't even know where my ball's at. This is this is not a good pool game. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and end this here. I really hope you guys learned something today. My next videos, I'm going to basically start them up from booting from the flash drive, whether I'm already in the install software or if I'm just putting the flash drive in and hitting go on and hitting power button on the computer. Um, but I really hope you guys learned something today. Um, I know I learned a few things, which is always a good thing. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.